If you're hungry for a better future, if you feel that fire burning deep inside your chest, then this story, this journey, is for you. In a world where dreams are the currency and discipline is the ultimate weapon, there exists a place where only the relentless rise, a kingdom built not by luck, not by chance, but by pure effort, sweat, and an unshakable belief in one's own power. They call it Ascendria, the land of the unstoppable. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a mirror for your own life. Our story begins with Aaron. He wasn't born strong. He wasn't born with special talents, and he definitely wasn't born chosen, but he was born hungry, a relentless hunger for more. He woke up every single day with one truth burning in his mind: dream big, work bigger. While others slept, Aaron was awake. While others made excuses, Aaron made progress. He would rise before the sun, his breath fogging in the cold morning air. His tiny cabin was worn, silent, and offered no comfort. But comfort was not what he sought. He sought strength. He would lift massive, unforgiving stones until his muscles screamed, run through dense, tangled forests until his lungs burned, and study ancient books of strategy and discipline until his eyes grew heavy. But he never stopped. His training wasn't a chore, it was a ritual. Every bead of sweat was a prayer. Every aching muscle was a promise to himself. He trained with fire in his eyes, a fire that could forge a new destiny. But just like in our world, the path to greatness is never a straight line. It's filled with shadows, with whispers of doubt that creep in when you're at your most vulnerable. And for Aaron, these whispers took the form of a shadowy creature, a manifestation of every negative thought we've ever had. It would slither from the darkness, its voice a chilling echo of his own fears. Why are you trying so hard? It would hiss, why push yourself to the breaking point? You're tired, just rest. It's easier to quit. Everyone else does. Why not you? Give up. And just like all of us, Aaron faced these same demons every single day. The voice that says, you're not good enough. The voice that taunts, you can't do it. The voice that patiently waits for you to slip, to stumble, so it can wrap its chains of mediocrity around you and pull you back down to the ground. It's the voice of comfort, of safety, of staying the same. There were days Aaron almost listened. Days when the weight of his ambition felt too heavy to carry. Days when failure felt like a permanent stain. He would lie awake at night, the shadows' words echoing in the silence. Maybe it's right. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. But Aaron discovered something powerful in those moments of near surrender. He learned a secret that separates the successful from the stagnant. The moment you feel like quitting. The moment the pain becomes unbearable and the path forward is shrouded in fog. That is the precise moment you must train harder. That is the moment you double down. You don't just fight the voice, you drown it out with the sound of your own effort. You don't just resist the chains, you shatter them with the force of your will. So, Aaron made a choice. Every sunrise became a new opportunity, a clean slate. Every setback became a profound lesson. He stopped seeing failures as dead ends and started seeing them as brutal, but necessary, teachers. Every mistake became a stepping stone, another rock laid on the path to his goal. He sharpened his sword of discipline until it could cut through any excuse. He forged his armor of consistency until it could deflect any doubt. He climbed peak after grueling peak, not because he had to, but because he chose to. He learned that success isn't magic. It's not a lottery ticket handed out by fate. It's not about being destined for greatness. It's discipline. A discipline that is rehearsed, refined, and repeated every single day, without fail, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's the boring, unsexy, relentless work that no one else sees. It's the 1,000th rep, the extra mile, the final page of the book when your eyes want to close. That is where victory is born. Finally, after years of this relentless pursuit, Aaron arrived at the gates of Ascendria, but his journey wasn't over. Standing before him was the final test. The gatekeeper, a colossal giant made of living stone and unyielding iron. Its voice boomed like an earthquake, shaking the very ground beneath Aaron's feet. What makes you worthy to enter this city? The gatekeeper demanded, its gaze piercing through Aaron's soul. Aaron, breathing hard, his body scarred and weary but his spirit unbroken, stood tall. He looked the giant in the eye, and his voice, though quiet, was filled with unshakable conviction. I am worthy because I pushed when it hurt. I stood up when I was weak. I worked while others slept and partied. I failed, and I got back up, stronger. I built myself, piece by piece, day after day, and I will never stop. A long silence hung in the air. The gatekeeper stared at Aaron, not at his physical strength, but at the fire of his will. Then, for the first time in centuries, the stone face cracked into something resembling a smile. Then enter, the giant rumbled. With a thunderous groan, the colossal gates burst open. A wave of brilliant, golden light flooded out, washing over Aaron and cleansing him of his fatigue. He stepped across the threshold and entered the glowing city. He was home. He found himself surrounded by towering golden halls. But this was no city of leisure. Everywhere he looked, people were striving, building, creating, and pushing their own limits. This isn't just a story about Aaron. This isn't about magic or fantasy worlds. This is a story about you. It's about your path, your hunger, your fight, because the city of success is real. It's not floating in the clouds, and it's not guarded by a stone giant. It exists in every single decision you make today. It's in the choice to get out of bed instead of hitting snooze. It's in the choice to go to the gym instead of the couch. It's in the choice to learn a new skill instead of scrolling endlessly. Dream big. That's the easy part. Everyone has dreams. But the real challenge, the part that defines you, is to work bigger. Your future is waiting for you at the gates. So, I ask you again, are you hungry? Are you ready to stop wishing and start working? Do you want a life that feels legendary? A life you can be proud of? Then rise, right now. Train your will like a muscle, sharpen your habits into weapons, and start building your own city, one disciplined day at a time. The work starts now. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, subscribe and join our community of warriors. Let's build our legends together.